Man, I haven't uploaded a video in I don't even know how long. And after all this time in limbo, I come back, and my first big reintroduction to YouTube is a video about me bitching about YouTube ads, which I don't even have enabled on my channel yet, by the way, so, I don't think this is the best look, but you know. Oh, okay, so, like, the last official... Well, the last official video that I uploaded that I actually, like, edited, kinda, was, 2 years ago. Two years ago. Chunky. Six whole views, 2 years ago. 36 seconds long. Fucking masterpiece, I know. And then other than that, it's just these, like, it's just these, like, really fucking shitty PS4 live streams I did. I forgot I uploaded these, man. Yeah, I think for now, I'ma just private those. You know, like, for now, I think they're best off the platform, you know. If there's, for some reason, ever a demand for, these videos to be released again, I don't know why, because this is what you'd be getting.
You're live streaming The Legend of Thick Man. The Legend of Thick Man, and it's just Uno gameplay.
But yeah, if for some reason you want that, then maybe then I'll fucking put them back on. But for now, I think it's best. Wow. Already a wardrobe change. I had to end up re-recording this whole first segment of the video because, well, me being the big brain YouTuber that I will definitely become in the future, when I sat down to record this first part of the video, well, I used my phone to record, like, all my videos. And, well, what ended up happening is, I must have fat-fingered the switch camera button on my phone, and I ended up recording the whole first bit using the selfie camera, which was capturing my lamp and a light bulb. Because I remember back when you wouldn't even get shit like this, you know, you get, like, car ads, Coke ads, you know, fucking... Instead of the rear-facing capture, which would have captured this face you see here, so... Obviously couldn't use that. Anyway, enough fucking talking. Let's get into the video already. Jesus Christ, I've already wasted enough of your time. Let's just get into the meat and potatoes, baby. But yeah, I just came back to just ask the question, why are ads so bad now, guys? I don't know what's happened in recent years to cause this sudden, massive spike in bad or incoherent advertising, but it's a trend that definitely does exist, as you will see. And unfortunately for us, the number of these weird ads that I'm seeing only seem to be good. So, I think that's a little concerning for the future. And this new wave of advertising is already everywhere I go, whether it be TikTok, which I don't actually use, so that's unpredictable, YouTube, which is where I usually get all this shit from, Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, whatever you can think of, there's probably bad advertising there. No corner of the internet is now safe from shitty advertising. For example, I go on Twitter a lot, and all I want to do when I go on Twitter is watch my favorite content creators say the unfunniest shit. And I can no longer do that without scrolling down every 2 seconds and seeing a piece of poorly animated ass from these promoted accounts.
So that's great.
And a lot of these are mobile ads, obviously, because, you know, that's how it's been for a while. But, you know, it's kind of the Wild West with those ads, but those aren't the only offenders. As you will see later, but they are going to be the ones we're going to talk about first, since, well, it's the easiest.
Hold the ball with telekinesis, or your finger.
The mobile game advertising industry is, certainly random, to say the least. And it's only seemed to have gotten worse as this new wave of advertising has had time to thrive and develop. These days you can think of the mobile game advertising sphere like a big old slot machine, wherein every time you crank that metaphorical lever, by getting one of these ads in your feed or being forced to watch them because they're baked into some other app that you're trying to use, you never know what the end outcome will be. It's as random as a slot machine in fucking Vegas, I swear. Like, do you remember the snippet of the thumbnail I showed you from that Twitter ad I got? Based off of that thumbnail, how do you think the rest of the ad would unfold? You're probably thinking nothing wholesome, admittedly. But whatever you think is gonna happen, it will not happen. I can guarantee you that. Okay. Okay. Well, right off the bat, this girl is fucking dunzo, right? I mean, she was literally in this ad for all of 2 seconds before getting piled by the zombie squad. Fucking zombie John Wick was on the case, and he just came in with his girlfriend, just clothesline that bitch. So wait, you're telling me that literally the only purpose of this girl being in this ad was so they could get the ass shot for the thumbnail. And the second she had served her purpose, they took her out. They cut the line there. Cut the life support real quick. Fucking faster than you think in a 200 meter, not an 800 meter. And then after that, these dudes just drive off and do their own thing and build their own fort. Like, who cares? Who cares? I'm pouring one out for that girl, man. She deserved better. Rest in peace. Hopefully in a better place than where you were here. But yeah, this ad really showcases all of the major themes in the mobile game industry right now. Whether it be weird sexual undertones, which really shouldn't be there, because this game is targeted for kids, right? Not me. Bad animation, obviously. Weird storylines that don't go nowhere and make no sense at all. Or, weird, uncomfortable voice acting, consisting mostly of grunts and moans. Big ass fortresses that spawn out of nowhere. Really, it's all there. It's all there. Really, the only thing that's missing from this right now is like a level 99 boss tag on like every one of the guys, and it would be perfect. And obviously, not all mobile ads are like this, where it showcases like all of the themes in one. Usually, it's like 1 or 2 of these themes zeroed in onto an uncomfortable level. And it's usually at the most unexpected of things as well. Like, you'll see the title of a game and you think, oh, that looks innocent enough. And then you see the ads they show for the game. It's like, oh, god damn, what the fuck? Take, for example, this ad. This is an ad for a game called Girl Genius. And based off of that title, what do you think the game would be about? Like, personally, I see like a brain training game for young adolescent females to learn, like, I don't know, maths or some shit. Like brain boggles, some stuff like that. But let's see what the developers of this game thought a girl genius really looked like, huh? Ooh. Ew. Touch, man. What the fuck? Well, there she is. The girl genius in all of her inglory. Like, what even is this, man? Like, how do I even describe this? Like this is how the ad starts. Frame 1. I didn't cut out any previous clip that would have brought some context to this situation. No, this is how it is off jump. Okay, they want you to know right away that you're going into some wacky shit, okay? Yeah, and then right after this, the girl just assaults this man. We don't even know if he's related to this girl in any way. Like, for all we know, it could just be some random dude. And this girl could have just entered his washroom and was like, whoa, what the fuck? I wanted to use this shower. And just got the soap and just whacked that shit. But, I can't explain it to you because I don't know. I'm just guesstimating, And what exactly about this girl makes her a genius, huh? I don't see any high-level brain activity going on here, to be honest. I really thought, this was gonna be some, educational game for young girls. But none of this is educational. Like, what? And then it ends, and it was out of our lives just as quick as we wanted it to not be. So, thank God, but, how do I even explain this? I've just been spending the past, 3 minutes trying to rack my head about what to say for this clip, because I don't even know what to say about this thing, for sure. For real, how do, what do you... And this stuff does get shown to kids as well, I can confirm. I remember, being at, a family gathering, and I see my little cousin on a tablet or something, and he'd be playing a game, and one of the, an ad very similar to this would pop up. And it's I'd be like, whoa, they show that? And even he was confused. It's
yeah, I don't know, it's just a weird thing that they show.
And he immediately closes the ad. This is not appropriate to show, right? I don't need to be the most moral of people to know that, you probably shouldn't show this to a kid. What do you think a kid is gonna think if he sees this? bad enough for me to see it, right? But what about a guy with like a kid with like a half a developed brain? You know, he isn't fully developed. He's not gonna know how to comprehend this. He's gonna be like, and that's what I'm like confused about, because like I don't understand the marketing here.
What's
What
the
is your
plan,
strategy?
Stan?
Who is this targeted for? That's what I'm really confused about. But yeah, I think that's about all the mobile ads I can stomach for this video, really. And really, I don't need to show you anymore for you to understand, you know, the absolute pit of depravity that the mobile game industry has become. The mobile game advertising industry has become.
Yes.
And it all begs the question, like, I just want to know who is making these ads, because I'm curious. I want to ask a couple questions, personally. Like, one, are you okay? You want a hug or something? Like, you need some help? Like, I don't, like, you going through an episode here, buddy. I don't know what's going on, but I can help. You know, you hit your boy up. So far, I have two theories as to how these are being made. One is maybe like the developers of the game like don't know English very well, or maybe like standards that certain things that are standard in other countries are maybe kind of taboo in others, and it kind of didn't translate well on screen, something like that. Though what I think is a maybe negative side effect of these ads is that every time I seem to see one of these in my feed, I feel like I lose a little bit more of my intelligence every time I scroll by one of these. And maybe that's the true goal of these advertisers anyway, you know, to slowly drain the chromosomes away from the people who view their ads passively until eventually they're dumb enough to actually install their game. But they are not the only offenders. No. It can definitely get a lot more annoying than mobile ads, let me tell you. But since there's so many different forms of advertising for so many different products, and I don't feel like going into all of that stuff, so for the sake of this video, I've decided to break it up into three main categories that I tend to see the most as I'm browsing the internet. The three categories of ads that are on my hit list today starts with mobile game ads, which thankfully we've already covered, followed by the standard genre of ads, and finally, what I like to call the independent genre of ad. These are the three types of ads that I tend to see the most. And then we'll go through each of them and kind of see the worst of each category. Starting with the second category of ads, the mobile. The second category of ads, the standard category of ads, consists of, well, probably what you expect, you know, car ads, Coke ads, whatever what you've been seeing your whole life on the TV, basically. And it's not so much bad as it is just very boring these days. Like, you can't deny. When was the last time you saw an ad on YouTube and thought, like, wow, that was a good ad. That was a well-produced. That was a funny thing that I just saw, and I want to go buy this product now. I can't remember the last time, and neither can you. So, like, that's how it is these days, unfortunately. Like, there's nothing to really, take your eyes to the screen and, like, make you, like, get into the ad and make you want to get the product. And that's not to say like there hasn't been good advertising in the past, because there definitely has, but we've really been lacking that of late. Like, I can think of an ad that I remember fondly. You all ever see the Yop ad?
Then I wake up in the morning, I'm still asleep. I really don't want no toast. I want no OJ, no tea, and no cereal. It be a yogurt drink I'm wanting first. Oh, give me up, me mama smooth up. Me mama give me up, me mama when the morning come. Give me up, me mama, yup for when the morning come.
Oh my god, man. Me and my boys, we used to bump that all the time while we were playing Skate 3. On the PS3. And because we just thought it was so goofy that it was like, why? It was just so goofy and wacky that we just like really liked it as a result. And you honestly made me want to go buy some Yop back in the day. And I don't know if Yop is like a Canadian only thing, and I'm gonna release this video and like everyone who isn't in Canada is gonna be like, the frick was Yop? But I really hope some of you out there have seen this at least. But yeah, stuff like that is kind of lacking these days in ad. Like, you don't really get any funky beats anymore. Like best you'll get nowadays is like a lo-fi hip-hop beat on a Domino's ad. Like, I don't care. No! I'll skip that in 5 seconds. Like, I just think there needs to be something in these ads to really actually get your attention. Because at this point in my life, I am so tuned into tuning these ads out that they're not even effective anymore. Like, when I get one of these ads in my feed, I'm not focusing on what you're advertising to me. I'm focusing on the skip ad button at the bottom right so I can get back to what I actually want to watch. What you're advertising to me in this ad may as well be Pig Latin to me. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just really think there needs to be something new introduced to these types of ads in order to actually make me care and look at the screen. Because really, the only thing these ads are promoting whenever I get one of these in my feed is a good sleep schedule. Do you happen to be some sort of like insomniac who suffers from sleep deprivation and you need some sort of sleep tool, but melatonin isn't cutting your jig? Well, no worries, mate. Just put on a couple advertisements and you'll be snoozing like Snorlax. I guarantee it. Really, all you need to do is put on some real cable TV. I don't know how old people can stomach just sitting through like 15 minutes of their schlog just to get back to whatever stupid show they're watching. Like, how? But yeah, that's really all I have to say about, you know, standard advertising. Not as egregious as their contemporaries, but still boring enough to be considered one. But now we move on to the infamous and what I consider to be the most egregious of all of the 3 categories of ads that I get. Well, here we are. The final category of bad advertising, and the one that made me want to make this whole thing in the first place. The independent ad. This category consists of small-time businesses and, you know, independent advertising. You know, stuff like Kickstarters or startups and individuals buying ad space on YouTube to sell whatever they want to sell. This is the most prevalent advertiser I get on YouTube, besides maybe mobile game ads. Like, this is everywhere on my feed when I was trying to watch YouTube. And after a while of going through these ads, you start to really get some niche shit advertised to you, let me tell you. And you'll strike when you least see it coming, too. You know, like 1 second you're just getting like a Toyota ad, right? You know, pretty boring, but it's to be expected. I mean, you get it all the time. And then this next ad comes around, and then all of a sudden you're getting an ad about a rotating oven.
The XR8G-G here stands for XL Rotating 8-Pan Gas-Fired Oven. Now let me introduce the control to you.
What? How do we get from point A to point B here, YouTube? I really don't see the correlation here. What kind of hardcore chef you think I am, dude? Like, okay, I'm sorry to say, but believe it or not, I usually do not find myself in a situation where I need to be grilling 8 pizzas at once. Sorry, but thank you for the offer. And for some reason lately, there seems to be a real restaurant back management motif going on in my ads that I would never even think to, you know, buy. Like, I remember this one I got, like, where this lady was, like, rushing in the back of her store, and she was in a panic because some tomatoes didn't get delivered on time or something. I don't know. And then all of a sudden, this dude comes out, and he's in, like, a green text bubble, and this smug prick, he comes in the frame, he's like, oh, still filing inventory the old way, huh? No. So yeah, that's weird. I don't know why I'm getting these weird, like, I don't know why I'm getting these very specific ads targeted towards me that I'm not even in the demographic for. Like, I don't know if this is because I searched up one Gordon Ramsay tutorial one time on how to chop an onion, and now YouTube's learning algorithm suddenly thinks I'm some fucking sous chef in a French restaurant in need of these services advertised to me, but, listen, man, whatever you think I am, I mean, I clearly ain't. I mean, look at me, look at me. But yeah, in the grand scope of the entire independent advertising category, these are actually pretty tamed, I'd say. Like, it's pretty harmless at the end of the day. It's weird and out of place, but, you know, it's nothing eye-raising, you know what I mean? But it can also get very weird very fast when it comes to this genre, because these aren't like big-time corporations who have to adhere to certain cultural and ethical standards before, you know, they're able to release something, right? These are just randos on the internet who are able to buy ad space and promote whatever crazy shit they have to sell. Case in point?
See if you can work out what it is. Take these examples. Why would a girl say she wants a gentleman and then chase after the jerk who keeps ignoring her?
Oh no, we're already off to a bad start. Okay. What do you gotta say, my man? You got the solution?
Why would she say, I'm not looking to hook up, and then go out with trashy guys who are obviously looking to hook up? Why would she turn down a genuinely good guy just to go back to her ex who cheated on her?
You know, I'm looking at this ad, right? And I'm looking at the guy in the bottom left. I'm assuming he's the guy promoting this scam. I'm assuming he's the guy promoting this course. And you know, I'm looking at him, right? And I'm looking at what he's saying, and I'm starting to notice some very unfortunate similarities. I don't know if you can pick up on them. I mean, it's not obvious at all, right?
When she knows she'll regret it later, even when she says she wants a good guy, even when a good guy like you is standing right in front of her.
Oh, well, thank you very much. I'm gonna assume your name is Clark.
She still keeps choosing jerks, doesn't she? Do you want to know why? There's one specific reason why girls ignore the good guy like you and run straight to the jerk.
Oh, really? Okay, this man's about to spit some knowledge on us. All right, let's hear it, Clark. Let's hear it.
And I'll tell you what it is right now. It's because you are trying to be liked by girls while he is doing things to turn girls on. Did you catch that?
Oh my fucking god! Shut the fuck up. What do you? Oh my. Get out of here, Clark. You ain't got the strats. So, yeah, that's that guy. So now you see how independent advertisers can be a true menace. Like, I'm not even joking. And I've seen multiple ads that are like this, that have these like weird misogynistic undertones on how to get you more women, apparently. But it just makes me uncomfortable. Like, I've literally seen an ad, right, that started with warning. Some woman may find this information offensive upon viewing. It is recommended they close the video now. As if any woman watching this would immediately have their brains fucking implode upon viewing this sacred information from Clark here on how to supposedly slay more. Not to mention that we're supposedly learning how to slay more from this guy. Bruh. The fuck out of here, Clark. You ain't got the strats, my man. Who you fooling? This is why I really wish YouTube would make it harder for just anyone to, you know, put whatever stuff they want on their platform. Because right now, it's really unhinged. Like anything goes, apparently, in YouTube ad space. But you probably get demonetized for showing some of YouTube's ads, which I think is ironic. And this leads me to the final boss of this entire category. Fake online gurus. Oh my god, man. Could you guys just go away? The last thing I want to do when I'm on YouTube is try and learn how to make a median income of $15,000 to $30,000 from your no credibility fake ass, alright? I don't want none. But unfortunately, I would get these ties in my ad all the time, ad nauseum. I believe that is the very definition of okay? At least with a mobile ad, you could just brush it off as some weird, goofy thing and then move on with your day. This is just annoying to get, and it could have real-world lasting repercussions. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen these in your feed too. Like, they're all over YouTube. You know, the Ty Lopez wannabes that try and make you sign up for some scam course about how you're gonna make so much money, while also trying their absolute hardest to flex all their wealth.
While also not providing any useful information about how to run or maintain a business, might I add.
Why you're fucking poor.
Or even more annoying to me is when these gurus know that people dislike that shit, and they try and advertise themselves around it in the most obnoxious and unsubtle of ways possible.
All of these fake online business gurus, I'm sure you've seen them by now. They're standing in front of their Lamborghini Aventador.
These fools will be sitting there in their ads like, I'm gonna move this shit. Oh, what's up, guys? It's your boy stepping out of my multi-million-dollar mansion, repping my sick. I'm actually in a slum in Mumbai, fucking stepping out of my foot-powered flight Flintstone car. Yabba dabba doo! And I'm right, gamers! You know, obviously I use hyperbole for that example, but it's pretty fucking accurate to how these guys portray themselves in their ads. And trust me, it gets old very, very quick. Like, man, I don't care whether you choose to showcase expensive items or not. At the end of the day, you're still advertising the same shitty scam course. It doesn't matter to me whether you have a Lambo or a fucking pumpkin carriage.
You're still growing a lot of shit loose, Sparrow.
And it doesn't help that the guys making these ads have absolutely no creativity whatsoever when they make them. And it just, eventually, it has the same problem with standard ads. It just morphs into the same thing. It just has a different meat puppet at the center of it. So I was surprised to come across someone in the industry trying out a new strategy in their advertising. However, I don't know if this strategy is the best. You know, I'm gonna just let it rip and you'll see what I mean. Really, I don't need to say anything.
Hey, stop! $31,000 in profit in one day using fully automated AI. And the crazy thing is by you just watching this video right now, you could have fully automated your business!
Alright, yeah, he's lost it. Yeah, it's gone. So yeah, this guy's coming on hot and heavy right off the bat. And he keeps this energy up throughout the entire thing.
You can start making money as early as today! Literally just by clicking the tutorial! Okay, now look at this guy right here. He made $300 in one day. This guy right here made $600 in a day. Is that not enough? Boom! Here's $1,600!
Boom! Oh, $1,600, baby! You're gonna... And you know what the funniest thing is to me is that this dude isn't even like losing his mind in the comfort of his own home. This dude's clearly at like a public park or something. Imagine, if you will, you're a father of 4, and you've been at the office all week long, and the first thing you want to do when the weekend comes around is get in the van with your kids and go enjoy a day outside. So you pack up into your Dodge Grand Caravan, I don't know, and then you're driving down, right, and you're hyped to get there, you're hyped to just let it all off. And then you arrive, and the first thing you see as you're opening that sliding door and letting the kids out is this fucking madman coming at you in a passive-aggressive pace while screaming at the top of his lungs about, oh my god, dude, we're getting back in the van. Alright, I don't need any of that anywhere in my general vicinity. Thank you very much. I think it's best we just let whoever this guy is just compartmentalize whatever happened to him before this video, because it must have been he must have just had his Joker moment before filming this, because this dude is, you could tell he's off the chain.
Do you work a 9-to-5 job?
But yeah, that's all I have to say about these fucking guys, man. Like, and there's nothing more I can really say that hasn't already been said by the YouTubers. So I think I'm just gonna end it here. Hey, it me. After editing through all this stuff, oh my god, dude, you have no idea how long I've been working on this dumb thing. Probably longer than it was worth, but whatever, it's here now. So what did we learn at the end of it all, huh? What was the big takeaway from this video? Well, admittedly, not much. Probably nothing you'd want to learn. At the very least, I'd say that much. But really, the only goal of this video was for me to rant and complain about what I dislike in modern advertising, while also showing how it's only seeming to get worse for some reason. So, unfortunate, but at least you guys were along for the ride. Also, I don't know any of the guys. I don't know like half the guys I mentioned in this video. I literally just ripped these ads as I got them, if you couldn't tell. But if you do happen to know any of these guys, don't be that guy and go out and harass them and bully them online. Like, come on, dude, you got better stuff to do with your day. And take a shower, for fuck's sake. But yeah, I think that's about it, man. If you're new here, don't watch my old videos, please. This is a request, alright? Listen, man, if you want to watch rip scares, okay, I'm not gonna stop you. But all I'm saying is, I wouldn't recommend it, alright? But yeah, that's about it. Follow me on Twitter or something if you want to, I guess. I'll leave it in the description. Also, be sure to smash that like button. Let's hit that new sub goal. 12 subs, alright? I know a lot of YouTubers like to use that as like a joke, because it's a small number and they actually have a bunch of subs. But for me, it's completely serious. Please get me out of the dirt.